Travis Wingood. So I'm the one who contributed to the criticism of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Well, one of the many criticisms that I've contributed, added to, is that of the use of Kabbalah in the Book of Mormon. And the name of the Book of Mormon has Kabbalah, if you don't know, and I don't care about phonemes, vowels, they can be all tossed, so I'll pronounce it however I choose. But Kabbalah is Jewish mysticism, and mysticism means temple initiatories, washing and anointings, that was practiced anciently to learn the mysteries of God, the initiatory rites of becoming a god through the judgment scene of the Egyptians. And Joseph Smith Sr. was a part of a new Israelite Jewish mystical organization, Nathaniel Wood, there in Vermont, and he learned all about this from them. And so it's not magic, it's not witchcraft. Sorry, Sandra, I know you did the book along with T. Michael Quinn, but sorry, you're wrong. The Jews are not witches, as they've been accused of being throughout the millennia. And so he knows the various techniques. One such technique is called Notarikon. Again, I don't care how it's pronounced, or the syllapsis on the parabola, or however that joke goes. And the use in the Talmud, or the Kabbalah, is such that it's an acronym. And this is where Sir Alan Gardner suggested that for William Foxwell Albright, the falsely claimed decipher of Paleo-Hebrew. That's an incorrect theory and therefore needs to be discarded. Because once you disprove a theory, it needs to be trashed. You can continue to put it in manuals for students to learn, hey, this is a false theory. But that's as far. You're not supposed to teach people that, hey, this is a theory, and keep promoting it. And so, yeah, I'm the one who deciphered Paleo-Hebrew. Nonetheless, the use in Kabbalah, so Keraton does an acronym type action, where the first letter becomes part of the new word. And so when you have a sentence, they give an example here of 4 words, and it becomes agla. They take the first letter of each word. The first word is A, second or first word of the second letter, and you get the idea. So that's what an acronym is. An acronym is different. That's what Mormon critics should also be looking for with the Book of Mormon, is that, oh, that's an anachronism, should not have existed in the Book of Mormon, therefore it's not literal history. These are simple little things that scares Mormons, as they think it's all or nothing. Either the Church and the Book of Mormon and Joseph are literal, as true, or there's no hope. And I've seen that in Mormons, where they get so defensive, so scared, when you point out something very simple and basic to them that they've never even considered. Because, yeah, they believe that their whole belief system is going to be shattered. And yeah, technically it would. That's what a faith crisis is. But it's because they weren't studying. You got to study. You got to know how to study properly using scientific forensic investigation. And so this acronym is used in the Book of Mormon, not just for smile. Spiritual mindedness is life eternal in that one passage. Let's look that up for you and give it to you. Other people found it, but where are you running? There's no need to run. You've got nowhere to go. What did I say it was? Spiritual. I think it was my mission president in the MTC. Mindedness is. Oh. Articles of Faith. What? No. No, you screwed that up. Is this a program error? Huh. Weird. Spiritual is life eternal? Maybe it's not mindedness. To be spiritually minded is life eternal. 2 Nephi chapter 9, yeah. It was the mission president. He told us to read that over and over and over and over again every single day while we were there in the MTC. So, verse 39. And yes, I recommend that too. Yes, ex-Mormons, I recommend that for you too. 2 Nephi chapter 9. It's the long one, but I recommend it. Yep. And you'll read it, you'll know why when you read it. Mormons won't catch on. I didn't catch on. You'll catch on because you're critics. And you'll catch on. And you may not catch on to the right catch on that I'm catching on to. Are you catching on? Don't. Ah, man. And so, the name Mormon. Joseph Smith Sr. knows about this, and I didn't want to get into my understanding. I was there to listen to her. And so I didn't want to bring this up, but I brought up Canandaigua. As Joseph Smith Sr. is a master mason, you know, Knights Templar, Egyptian gold plates, not golden. And that's why it's gold plates, ex-Mormons. Quit egging on the Mormons in their belief systems. It's gold because of the Knights Templar. But William Morgan is there in Canandaigua writing a book, doesn't get to finish it, has to flee the country. Smith Sr., as the Master Mason, is supposed to help him flee the country. And then take on the responsibility of finishing the book. Interesting. All that from the book the Batavian Press published about the 3 degrees and of a Master Mason's duties. God. Those dogs really did a number on me, didn't they? And so, yeah. And as much as Sandra doesn't believe in Sidney Rigdon, he was right there, the Smiths knew him, to use Lamanites and Nephites coming from the ancient world to America. That's Solomon Spaulding's book. As it was a Roman period that we have currently, he was writing a revision of it. That was in the steamer trunk that his kids found, and it's now available for everyone to see online. Download it for free. But the kids were saying that his other one, as well as in Mormonism Unveiled, spelled incorrectly, way back in 1834, talks about how Solomon Spaulding read his manuscript to the people. And so when the Book of Mormon comes to town, all the people go, hey, this is his book. What are you doing? And so for Sandra to dismiss that evidence, but I was not there to contend. We're supposed to work together, ex-Mormons. Work together. When there's evidence, we need to put it into the equation and dismiss any theories that are false because of the new information, new evidence we get. And so, yes, in order to protect the document that was written, the 116 pages, as I joke, they were handed off to Sidney Rigdon in Ohio. And so Joseph Smith was in Harmony, north of Pittsburgh. And the book was named the Book of Mormon because of Notaricon, an acronym, but they used the first 3 letters of each word of the name, Morgan, M-O-R, and Monroe, M-O-N. Monroe was the one whose body was found in the lake. And everybody thought it was William Morgan's until his wife, Thomas Monroe's wife, came and saw the body and said, hey, those aren't his clothes, but that's his body. That's my husband. And so that almost caused some problems. And so we don't know why Monroe was murdered, or whether he sacrificed his life. We don't know. All we do know is the facts. William Morgan went missing. Thomas Monroe's body was found. There's some talk about some kind of a scuffle once they got to Niagara. But the fact that the Book of Mormon has Monroe's name in it suggests that Joseph Smith Sr. knew something about it. And it's likely that I might be able to find it if I were to go through and read the Book of Mormon again. It could be Laban, who is going to kill Nephi and his brothers for trying to buy the brass plates. That could be a retelling of that incident where Monroe was they tried to pay him to keep silent. He refused. They tried to, all these different ways, and in the end, Nephi slices off the head. That may be. We don't know. But Nokaraton is definitely at play with the name Mormon, which is a demon monster creature of mythology in Chinese. So the book has to be called More Good in the translation to Chinese. Hilarious. So, alrighty. That's it. Just further evidence to show that the Book of Mormon utilizes Kabbalah and Jewish mysticism. The Tree of Life, for example. She still thinks that Lucy spoke of it that way because she didn't want to contradict her son. But for that, no, I don't know. Yeah, no. Because then she suggests that Joseph Smith actually learned of the dreams of his father and put it in the book. No. So, anyway, that's it.